idea, racism, genocide, anti-Semitism. These are all things that you are putting forward when you are doing anything that promotes PewDiePie. You could be complicit. If you retweet it, they can make you pay a fine as well. Or republishing.
You know what we do with trash? Throw it away. Looks like PewDiePie's gotten himself in a little bit of trouble again. Or has he? Today, I'll be covering on the news you missed, a history teacher's take on what can actually get you in trouble for slander and libel.
I do so enjoy our time together. It's somewhat of a way that I can therapeutically get my opinions out while also giving you a different perspective. Kind of like a win-win situation. I don't have a heart attack, you gain some knowledge and some introspective for yourself. So, today, I'm going to show you how much the media actually hates YouTubers, specifically the biggest YouTuber, not counting YouTube music. Let's not get into that though. But that's neither here nor there. It's true, my show is normally geared towards video game news in and of itself, but PewDiePie was quite associated with video games at one point in time, and the media hates him for various reasons, various things that he's done. But a video that has come up shows a teacher attempting to undermine PewDiePie over his freedom of speech. Yeah, that's right. And of all the type of teachers it could be, it was a history teacher explaining to kids that if they promote PewDiePie's ideas in any way, they could get in trouble too. So that's what we're going to talk about today, and I'm going to explain to you how that's a complete lie, and that you must think for yourself. Become a maverick today, subscribe while you can, and we'll get right into that. Before we start the video, it is extremely coincidental that I just finished a 4th year college level paper on defamatory remarks, and I received a 99 out of 100 on that paper. Remember kids, don't forget your running header. Yes, that's right, APA format and all. For the older kids out there and the adults, you guys probably know how awful APA formatted papers can be. So there you go. And I got a 99 out of 100 on it, so I won't often brag, but it's to establish credibility on the talking point of this subject. Let's take a look at what this history teacher did say exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and play the video for you.
If every time you retweet one of these things or every time you promote this idea, you are promoting ignorance, racism, genocide, anti-Semitism. These are all things that you are putting forward when you are doing anything that promotes PewDiePie. So be careful about this. If something were to happen, if PewDiePie were to be sued for this, you could be complicit. If you retweet it, they can make you pay a fine as well, because you have officially published anti-Semitic things. So if you are republishing this stuff, you could get in trouble for it. Be very aware that that is a real thing.
Now that's a lot of damage. But that's also completely wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong. Let me begin by saying that the current country I'm in is America, and in America we have the freedom of speech. So put shortly, you can't be persecuted for your opinion. This means as long as you're not slandering or being held liable, the key here is to ensure whomever you are presenting your opinion to understands that yes, it is your opinion and cannot be misconstrued as fact. I cannot stand sour cream because the ingredients can make you sick. That's an opinion. This specific brand of sour cream is the worst because it uses ingredients that can make you sick. This suggests that a specific brand will make you sick, which alludes to slander, and if proven in court can land someone in some big trouble. Now, what PewDiePie says, even when he promotes someone who is edgy, making Nazi jokes maybe, this cannot get PewDiePie in trouble, here in America at least. This is freedom of speech. You do whatever you want. What would the law do or say? I mean, really, whom would prosecute him and for what exactly? Hate speech? Hate crimes? It's not really a crime to be hateful and saying awful things. If somebody claims that PewDiePie is a bad influence on minors and people in general, then previous cases would be presented and cited showing that media cannot be sued for influencing anyone. Okay, songs, books, videos, these all cannot be sued for making anyone do anything because of free will. Freedom truly is a double-edged sword, which is why you must form your own opinion and control yourself. But for the most part, you say whatever you want, it'll just destroy your own reputation. So, when a history teacher says,
"You are promoting ignorance, racism, genocide, anti-Semitism," these are all things that you are putting forward when you are doing anything that promotes PewDiePie.
that's ridiculous. In our current society, we flourish because bad ideas are discussed and destroyed. The best idea wins out and negative ideas are cast out, being considered ignorant, stupid, or just bad ideas in general. Not discussing them pushes them underground and allows for organizations to brainwash people a lot easier than if they were in the forefront. It's not hard to see when a person is seeking acceptance and they are able to turn to radical ideas as long as those people accept them. Just let these groups continue to operate in the shadows, right? Like never exposing them, never letting anyone see their ridiculous ideologies. The history teacher is alluding to PewDiePie promoting such negative things as genocide, anti-Semitism, and racism because he's clearly seen PewDiePie and he doesn't agree with him, right? One would assume, as a teacher, he would do his due diligence and actually view some of PewDiePie's work before claiming anything, right? I'd hope, but more than likely, the person probably only saw a news article about PewDiePie promoting a certain channel. As I have said before, PewDiePie has made some mistakes and owned up to them. They're mistakes all the same, and I don't excuse his mistakes. He still paid the piper. He lost his YouTube Red series, which was really, really big, and I'm sure YouTube wasn't promoting him that much for a time period. So yeah, he definitely suffered his repercussions, and again, I don't excuse the things that he's done, but he has owned up to it, and well, the media sure does love to talk about him so much. Just like how the media claimed that Wall Street was hacked by PewDiePie fans. I wouldn't really be publishing stories on how terrible your security is that fans of a YouTuber can crack it. Just wouldn't encourage other hackers to say, I don't know, test the system and see if they could do the same? I mean, you know, just for their own fame, just for fun, because hackers do that. They have a lot of spare time. They test systems, so I wouldn't really be publishing stories about how crappy the security is, but hey, that's just me. Without getting too far off track, my point is the media will use PewDiePie's name in any way, shape, or form to get those sweet, sweet clicks, because they know that that adds up into some real cheddar.
So be careful about this. If someone decided to, if something were to happen, if PewDiePie were to be sued for this, you could be complicit. If you retweet it, they could make you pay a fine as well, because you have officially published anti-Semitic things.
How interesting that this person would use the word publish, because that would fall into libel, which is a category for defamation, which falls into publications of any kind. And I'm assuming that's what he's alluding to, publishing. However, once again, we're in a country that it would be quite the opposite. You have freedom of speech. Once again, you say and do whatever you want, even if it's in bad taste. Libel for retweeting a bad anti-Semitic joke will do nothing but make you look like an idiot, honestly, and you probably will lose your job if your employer saw it and disliked it a lot. So, outside of personal affairs, I can't really see how you would be arrested and taken to court over a retweet. This is not Canada, this is America, and we do not have the same laws for social media. But you know what you could be arrested for? Not showing up for court for defamation and slander. Similar to the kind found in a video where a teacher might expound how PewDiePie is promoting ignorance, racism, genocide, and anti-Semitism.
You are promoting ignorance, racism, genocide, anti-Semitism. These are all things that you are putting forward when you are doing anything that promotes PewDiePie.
So as aforementioned earlier in the video, slander must be taken as a fact. This would insinuate that the teacher was claiming PewDiePie factually promotes things like racism, genocide, and anti-Semitism. And this could be taken as slander if this isn't actually true. By the way, there just happens to be some massive cases in media involving slander where people were sued for ruining a person's reputation on the grounds that they lost quite a bit of business. Would PewDiePie lose much reputation over this? Absolutely not. And even with a viral video going around showcasing the ignorant teacher's attitude, still, probably not. But could he sue over this? Absolutely, yes. Yet, the man who donates to charities, constantly helps people, jokes, laughs, and has fun at his job, will he likely ever do anything of that sort? Sue some random history teacher? No. Because unlike old media that hates us YouTubers for doing things better, we do not need to destroy anyone's life or career to defeat them. They already lost when they attempted to make us look bad and fell prey to the Streisand effect. I find it extremely dishonest and intellectually dishonest as a history teacher when your job is to teach history to even delve in with a personal opinion about a trending social topic, a YouTuber, PewDiePie of all things, within a history class, and then to be completely wrong about the repercussions of enjoying PewDiePie's content. Completely ridiculous, and something I personally can't stand: intellectual dishonesty. Teachers like this need to be educated themselves, because this is our future. Kids thinking that if you retweet the wrong thing, you'll get a fine. Wrong think. Disgusting. But a daily issue that I have to deal with in my country now. So listen to me. Think for yourselves. Stop being force-fed the news. Grow a brain and a spine, and stand up for what you believe in. This is why I created the News You Missed, because I think I can do it better than old media publications can. As proven by how desperate they are to smear YouTube. Yes, Wall Street Journal, don't think I forgot. This is the world we live in today, where if you make videos and you retweet something that someone doesn't agree with, you're going to get a smear campaign ran on you over news. The news. Over a person sitting behind a camera talking to his fans. Did you ever foresee this in the future in good old 2006, 2007, when YouTube was just standing up, that at some point in time, a major publication like the Wall Street Journal was going to express and explain how awful PewDiePie is in multiple stories and articles? A guy who just records himself having fun, having a good time, enjoying his own personal job with his fans. No? Neither did I! But here we are today, ladies and gentlemen. I would greatly appreciate if you would look into slander, libel, and tell me if I'm wrong about any of this. Some people would consider what PewDiePie did as promoting Nazism, racism, anti-Semitism, things like that. Other people would say it was just a joke. He apologized for many of the things that he's done, and he's taken ownership for it. Either side you're on doesn't really matter. I think we can meet in the middle and agree that a history teacher should not be expounding their own personal opinions on a YouTuber in a history class for children. Yeah? I think we can all agree on that. Great! We're on the same page. Ladies and gentlemen, that's lunch. You guys have yourselves a great day. Really appreciate it if you would like and share this video, though. That would be really, really great, because once again, I'm pretty sure I can defeat old media with the amount of likes that I get on this video. If you would help me to prove that, I would greatly appreciate it. So let's destroy old media and share this like wildfire. You can click that subscribe button to stay up to date with me, because I'm always going to be coming back with stories like this. And I'm always going to be here to destroy ignorance and help educate you. Now, I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. As always, good gaming, God bless. And remember, think for yourself. Become a maverick today, and don't fall prey to ignorance.